Gervonta "Tank" Davis was supposed to make it.
Expected to make a clear statement in this fight, to dominate, control the pace, and remind everyone why he's considered one of the faces of boxing. Instead, something unexpected happened. Lamont Roach Jr., a massive underdog, stepped into the Barclays Center and nearly delivered one of the biggest upsets of the year. Tank, usually known for his explosive power and sharp precision, looked unusually hesitant and passive, far from his typical self. Now the boxing world is split. Some believe Tank still did enough to secure the win, while others feel he may have been exposed in ways people didn't expect. But one reaction stood out the most: Floyd Mayweather. Tank's former mentor, promoter, and longtime critic didn't hold back in his response, and his comments have sparked serious debate across the boxing community. From the opening bell, it was clear Lamont Roach Jr. wasn't there just to survive. He came to win. While Tank is known for starting slow, reading his opponent, and then unleashing his power shots later in the fight, Roach never allowed him to settle. He pressed forward through consistent combinations and outworked Davis in key moments, keeping him uncomfortable throughout.
Wow, okay. I thought he had hurt his hand. Not take them out. Right. Took them out. That's right.
Here comes Davis. Davis exploding. And Roach meeting fire with fire.
Roach eating some big shots and coming right back.
A minute and a half left in what has been an eventful ninth. We thought Davis might have gone down for the first time in his career. Instead, he exploded, and Roach took the shots and fired back some of his own.
Roach has to be careful. Tank loading up big here.
Tank unloading lefts and rights. Roach doing a pretty good job of deflecting some of these shots. Short left hand from Roach. Counter right hand lands by the challenger.
This arena is on their feet right now.
Final minute of the ninth. Lead right hook, left hand from Davis.
Never expected Roach to be taking these shots and countering it.
Davis didn't seem to expect Roach to answer back the way he did. What made this fight so surprising wasn't just the volume of punches, it was the quality. Roach was landing the cleaner, more effective shots, and when Tank did connect, Roach barely reacted. He absorbed the power, stayed composed, and kept pressing forward like a man with nothing to lose but everything to gain. This was the kind of performance that can completely change a fighter's career overnight, turning an overlooked contender into a name everyone starts talking about. But the most controversial moment came in the ninth round, the point that ultimately shifted the entire outcome. As the round developed, Roach landed a sharp jab that caught Tank clean, and in a moment T.
Took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with right. He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
He's got to be hot. Yeah, it's happening.
He took a knee. He's got to count.
By boxing rules, when a fighter takes a knee after being hit with a legal punch, it's typically ruled a knockdown. There's no real debate about that. The moment a knee or glove touches the canvas following clean contact, the referee is expected to step in and start a count. But in this case, that didn't happen. Instead, referee Steve Willis allowed Gervonta Davis to return to his corner, where his team attended to him and wiped his face. Unsurprisingly, the decision sparked immediate backlash and confusion from fans and viewers watching the fight unfold. Afterwards, Tank explained that the knee wasn't due to the punch itself, but rather because grease from his hair had gotten into his eye. However, that explanation didn't convince many people, and it quickly became one of the most debated moments of the entire fight.
Voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real fact. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around and love you again. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, whether Tank was genuinely hurt or simply reacting to the punch, the fact remains the same. He took a knee. In boxing, That situation is normally ruled a knockdown, and many believe the referee should have stepped in and started the count. That single decision ended up changing the entire outcome of the fight. If the knockdown had been officially scored, Lamont Roach Jr. would have likely walked away with the victory. Instead, the final result was announced as a majority draw. While the judges saw it as a draw, the boxing world had a very different opinion. Many fans, analysts, and fighters felt Roach had done enough to win the fight outright point. One of the most talked about reactions came from Floyd Mayweather. Once closely tied to Gervonta Davis as his mentor and promoter, Floyd reportedly didn't hold back in private discussions, suggesting Tank looked flat, uninspired, and not at his best. There were even claims that he would have been disappointed with the performance had he been sitting ringside as a neutral observer. The tension between Floyd and Tank has been building for years and moment.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it?
You know, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
Deal, he don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
This is exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Recently, more off-ring tension between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather has reportedly resurfaced online, adding another layer to their already complicated relationship. While the boxing side of their split has been widely discussed, it seems the personal tension continues to follow both sides, even outside the ring.
Did that intentionally? Yeah, for sure. Why? After so much time? After, like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come to the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time I don't want to go too deep into it. It was somehow that they were saying I was messing with the daughter. And then she kept Snapchat. Kept hitting
that was a downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a
relationship,
downfall.
not career.
Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, our relationship, because it was more things that
he scheduled a fight, I think.
From a father's perspective, any ongoing personal tension can easily make a professional rivalry feel deeper than just boxing. That's why when Floyd Mayweather speaks about Gervonta Davis after this fight, it doesn't come across as just technical analysis anymore. It feels layered with history and emotion to this point. Their story is no longer just about promoter and fighter. It's about legacy, control, and who gets to define the narrative moving forward. Floyd has always been proud of what he built with Tank, and now, with recent controversy surrounding his performances, that dynamic feels even more complicated. And with this latest result sparking debate across the boxing world, it's clear this isn't just about wins and losses anymore. It's about pride, influence, and unfinished tension between two of boxing's most talked about figures.
You say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make.
When the decision was finally announced, Lamont Roach Jr.'s reaction said everything. In that moment, you could see the disappointment clearly on his face. He looked devastated, knowing how close the fight had been and what he felt he had just achieved in the ring.
Every single interview, this whole press run, when the fight got announced, I put belt to ass, and you can see that's what I do.
Lamont, you threw more punches and you landed more punches than Tank. How were you able to do this tonight?
What I just tell you, I'm him. I'm telling you that. I'm one of the best fighters in the world, man. And it showed tonight. He probably wasn't welling when he said the grease got in his eye. But if you voluntarily take a knee and the rest start counting, it should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that knockdown to win. I just thought I pulled it out.
What happens next?
Shit, I hope we can run it back. I want to run it back for sure. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. And, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for hating me. I'll be right back on this same very stage again, like I belong.
Congratulations, Lamont. A breakthrough performance. Really putting your name out there.
Thank you.
Let's send it back to ringside and more Ronaldo.
What had just happened. In his eyes, he had been denied what could have been the defining moment of his career.
Without that being counted a knockdown, look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic knee. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on it. I was relying on what I was doing, and I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of knockdown, I would win the majority of the decision.
His opportunity to become a two-division world champion felt like it slipped away. Not because he didn't perform, but because of a controversial no-call from the referee that many are still debating. In the arena, it was clear that everyone understood how pivotal that moment was. That in the post-fight interview, Roach remained. Calvin Ford, who has trained Gervonta Davis for years, also broke down exactly what happened in the fight. Instead of focusing on the controversy around the 9th round knee, he took a more honest approach. Ford accepted responsibility where needed and highlighted the key moments where Tank may have made mistakes inside the ring, offering a more technical and reflective breakdown of the performance.
He got lucky in the draw. He did a good fight, though. I thought he won it, but man, you gotta just create more action. That's a sparring session as far as I'm concerned. But goddamn, that's not the Gervonta I know.
Gervonta Davis has already expressed interest in running it back, as he clearly isn't satisfied with how things played out. For a fighter like him, performances like this don't sit well, and a rematch feels like his way of trying to set things right and redeem himself against Roach. Naturally, a lot of fans and analysts came away disappointed with what they saw. That reaction is understandable, especially when you consider Tank's usual standard: dominance, control, and highlight reel knockouts. But this fight showed a very different side, one that didn't reflect the version of Tank most people are used to seeing in the ring.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on?
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning. And like, you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that. Or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But
Tank knows he can't keep relying on excuses forever. At one point in the later rounds, he went down after a clean exchange, and that moment became a major talking point in the fight. Many fans felt Roach had done enough to take the win based on that sequence and overall performance. Now, attention is already shifting toward a potential rematch, as Tank is expected to push to run it back and settle the debate inside the ring. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Also, drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think about everything that went down. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next video.